All right, what is up, guys? Tempo Trades. In today's video, we're going to be going over an interesting topic, and that is prop firms versus live funds, right? So we're having a lot of drama in the community regarding payouts and denials and worrying about whether you're going to get paid or not. We're also seeing a lot of firms cease operations and go under, especially in the Forex space. That's been happening a lot, but you know, now it's seeping into the future space. So I wanted to talk about it, give my 2 cents. And I think I have a unique perspective just because I've been denied from a Forex firm before. I've been scammed by them. And I'm also going through some Apex troubles at the moment too. So let's get straight into it. All right, guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is prop firms, right? So with prop firms, there's not much risk. Now, the way I'm talking about that is let's talk about Apex accounts, right? Let's put into perspective here. If you buy 20 Apex accounts at $33 for each eval, assuming you pass all of them and assuming you activate all of them, after all fees, you're in for a total of $3,000 to $4,000. Okay. And the ceiling is a $40,000 payout per month, right? It's really hard to hit both payout windows. It's possible to hit 80K, but realistically, the ceiling is 40K. So you have about a 3 to 4K risk investment to make $40,000. And that's not much risk, right? The risk to reward is really, really good. And let's say you blow those accounts, right? You go on a losing streak, you lose 3 to 4 trades in a row or 5 to 6 trades in a row, and it ends up blowing all your PA accounts. You're only down 3 to 4,000. And the way I look at it is unless you blow, I call them cycles, right? Each batch of 20 accounts would be a cycle. So each batch is $3,000 to $4,000. So really, unless you blow 10 or 11 batches in a row, right? Let's just conservatively say 10. You're still going to make your money back or break even as long as you hit a payout one time in those 10 cycles. You understand what I'm saying? So there's not much risk, right? There's not much risk. The next point I want to make is you're able to scale way more than normal, right? I kind of talked about this in the first point, which is like if I have 20 PA accounts on Apex and I can make 40K a month, that is way harder to do on live funds, right? If you're on live funds, to make 40K a month, you probably need a 50K account or a 100K account. You probably need 6 figures in capital in your portfolio to make 40K a month, realistically. You know, I was talking to people back and forth, people who trade live funds, people who do the personal account, and they kind of told me, like, for every mini you trade on NQ, you kind of want $10,000 in your account, right? So like I said, to make 40K a month, you need way more than that 3 to 4K investment you're going to need with Apex or with any of these other prop firms. So that's another really big positive about prop firms. Now, if we talk about 2 downsides, right, you have to worry about payouts. Not so much with Top Step, but you know, in a world, who knows, 6 months from now, 12 months from now, maybe Top Step gets overwhelmed with volume and they start having issues as well. But we've seen with some of these other firms that now more people are getting denied, more people are having to abide by more rules. And now it's just like when you really hit that payout request button, it's not guaranteed. We really just have to wait, see if they're going to say anything and make us jump through a bunch of hoops, which goes into my 4th point, right? On top of the payouts, and you have to worry about them, there's just so many rules, right? You know, you can't trade news. Some of them don't allow scalping. Some of them don't allow you to trade the open. You know, some of them you have to make a certain amount. Some of them you can't make a certain amount. So there is just a bunch of hoops to jump through. And that's kind of the situation I'm at right now, right? In my trading journey. I'm profitable. I've been profitable for 2 years now, and I know I have a profitable system, and a part of me just wants to throw 30, 40, 50K in a Ninja Trader or a Tradeovate and try to make 1,000 or 2,000 a day and just not have to worry about rules and eval phases and this and that. But going back to the point 1, right, if I have a downswing on live, that's going to be a 10 to 20K downswing versus if I have a downswing with prop firms, it's only going to be a couple $1,000s. So that is kind of the battle I'm fighting in my head, is like, I'm so sick and tired of the eval phase. I'm so sick and tired of all the rules and the waiting and all of that. But using prop firms is keeping my risk minimized by a large margin. The second slide, we talk about live funds, right? Putting your money into NinjaTrader or Tradeovate. I went over a lot of these, but NinjaTrader and Tradeovate, a lot more risk. You're putting a lot more risk on the table, man. I mean, it's 5 to 10 times risk quite easily. Another thing is you won't be able to make your goals as easily. I made 33K. If I back out of this, here's 30. The other 3 is from Top Step. So I made 30K from Apex in June, and I was on track for 40K in July until I got denied. So I will not be able to achieve these same results with the same investment put in, right? Like I mentioned, I'm going to have to put in 30, 40, 50K, even up to 100K to replicate those same results. And then the third slide is guaranteed payouts / payouts anytime. You know, that's great. You know that whatever money you make in your live account, no matter what, no matter if you sized, you know, wild, one trade you're doing 1 mini, other trade you're doing 5, no matter if you scalped, if you play news, you know that your money is guaranteed. You know that you can take your money out whenever you want, and that shit will hit your account in a couple business days versus some of these prop firms. You know, it might take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. So that's just another thing Live Funds has over prop firms. And then obviously no rules, which I talked about. All right. So this goes into my last point, which is my goal. Use prop firms while they're still here. Okay. We've seen a lot of Forex firms go down, and to this day, I am owed $5,000 from my Forex funds. For a lot of you guys, for a lot of you OGs in the prop firm space, my Forex funds used to be one of the top dogs. It was Top Step, FTMO, my Forex funds, really before even Apex hit the scene like that. And this was a firm you had to use MT4, so it was Forex. I was trading the NAS 100, and I got an account up to $5,000 in profit. And I kid you not, the day before or the day after I requested my money, they send out this tweet. I legitimately put the payout out August 30th. So August 31st, they write that they're pretty much shutting down. They're scamming everybody. And to this day, there has been no update. So it sucks. It really, really sucks. And that's why I say, guys, use the prop firms while they're still here. Okay. We don't know if Top Step will be around for 10 years or any of these firms will be around for 5 to 10 years. So my goal is, if I make 30K in a month from prop firms, you know, put 20K into a live account, and then use the rest for whatever you need, for bills, for more prop firm fees, for whatever. Because who knows down the line when all of these things get regulated or shut down, you have to use your own funds, right? It's going to go back to the prehistoric days back in the day when these things didn't exist. So that's my biggest advice for you guys. Another point is you need to diversify amongst these firms, right? Let's just say for my Forex funds, I had $1 million in funding, right? And I wasn't using anyone else. When they send out that tweet that they're going down, I need to start from zero now, and I'm pretty much closed out of shop for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks until I can pass eval challenges on other firms. Whereas if I had, you know, a funded here, a funded here, a funded here, if one goes down, I still have potential money I can make from these other firms while I'm kind of rebuilding my portfolio. So, you know, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. I would pick 2 to 3 firms you really like and try to get funded accounts on all of them. And then the last tip I'm going to make is for the new traders. My first year trading options, I did not know about prop firms. Granted, I didn't trade futures, but I used my own funds. And that's probably the worst thing I've ever done in my trading career, using your own personal capital in your first year when you know nothing. So if you're a new trader, if you're not profitable, if you haven't gotten payouts, highly, highly recommend, don't even think about doing live funds. Just use prop firms. It's going to limit your risk, right? At worst, you can only lose a couple $1,000s a month as long as you're not going insanely bonkers, and you can easily make that money back with 1 or 2 payouts. So that would be my my tips for you guys. And let me know what you think in the comments, man. Prop firms versus live funds. Like I said, for now, I'm going to use prop firms. I'm going to try to kind of build a cushion in my bank and then funnel that into a live account eventually. And who knows, maybe in 2025, 2026, I'm just 100% personal. But for now, I'm using prop firms, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.